In this video, I'm going to show you how to do some time conversions. So for the time conversions, as you can see, we can't use our metric prefixes, and time doesn't go up. These aren't all times 10, which means that you can't just move the decimal place over. You actually have to multiply or divide by a certain factor. So let's get started. This is our chart. So at the low end we have seconds, at the high end we have weeks. So let's try to convert, let's say 17 days, or no, let's word it as 2 weeks, 3 days, and we're going to convert that into hours. So let's give that a go. If I have 2 weeks and 3 days, and I want to convert that into hours. Alright, well, to go from weeks into days, you can see here, weeks into days, we multiply by 7. And you probably know this already. This is 14 days plus 3 days. That's going to give us 17 days. And if I'm going from days into hours, well, I know there's 24 hours in a day. So 24 hours per day, I multiply this, and I'm going to get 408 hours. 408 hours. And you'll actually notice when I multiply hours per day times day, there's days in the denominator in the bottom, days in the numerator. Those are going to cancel, and I'm going to be left with hours, which is exactly what I wanted. Let's try another one. Oops. Let's try 1 hour 15 minutes into seconds. 1 hour 15 minutes into seconds. Well, here I know 1 hour is 60 minutes, so this is going to be 60 minutes plus 15 minutes. In total, I'm going to have 75 minutes. And how many seconds is that? Well, if I'm at minutes, I'm going to seconds. I'm at minutes here, I'm going to seconds. I multiply by 60, which is exactly what you were probably thinking already. 75 minutes times 60 seconds per minute. Again, my minutes will cancel. And when I complete that, I'll get 4,500 seconds. Okay, no problem. So for the first two, we were starting with big time units, going into smaller ones, we divide. If I'm starting with a small time unit and I'm going to a bigger one, I divide by those same factors. When you go from big to small, you multiply. Small to big, you divide. So here, let's try one at the bottom of the screen here. Let's go 218,962 seconds, and I want to convert this into days. Well, from seconds to days, I'm going to times it by 60, or divide by 60 to get to hours, and then divide by 24 to get to days. And I'm going to write this out in a way that we can see what's happening to our units. So I have 218,962 seconds, and I'm dividing it by 60 seconds in 1 minute, and then dividing it by 60 minutes in 1 hour, and then dividing it by 24 hours in 1 day, like so. And you'll notice my seconds will cancel. Sorry about that. You'll notice here my seconds cancel, my minutes cancel, my hours cancel, and I've converted this big number of seconds into days. Now when I actually work this out, I'm going to have 2.534282 407 days. Okay, now we should actually take a look at all of these questions involving sig figs. Here I'm doing division. All of these divisions by 60, 60, and 24, those are exact measurements. I know there is exactly 60.0000000 seconds per minute. So my limiting factor here is how many sig figs are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should round it here. 2.5348 days. The one in the blue, here there is 2 sig figs, so technically we should only have 2 sig figs in our answer, which 4,500 seconds does have that. And here when we're adding 14 days, here I have 17 days, I'm doing a multiplication here. Each of these have 2 sig figs, so technically my answer should only have 2 sig figs as well, which would be 410 hours.